Ready?
All right. Oh, wait. In 5, 4, 3. Hello and welcome to Mouse Minutes, where we rate Disney experiences on a classical grading scale in 10 minutes or less, or your podcast is free. I'm your co-host, Jordan.
And I'm your other co-host, Whitney.
And Whitney, today we're back for a second round for a special edition in our Land vs. World series, where we put Disneyland and Walt Disney World head-to-head in a friendly little face-off. That's right, Whitney. Today, we'll be grading both versions of Mad Tea Party.
Yes.
And seeing which park comes out on top.
Okay.
Is it the happiest place on Earth? Or is it the most magical place? And as always, we do all this to help you decide if it's a hit or if it's a skip for your next trip. Whitney, let's do this.
You ready?
Let's get right into it. Can you give us a bit of background on Mad Tea Party? Or can we say is that called a preposition? Can I use a preposition?
Sure don't know. I know my geometry and my math.
Well, this has nothing to do with math.
I'm just saying I know that, but I don't know English.
I know my calculus. It goes you plus me equals us.
That ages
anybody?
You. That ages
Anybody?
You.
No. Well, all right. Let's get into it. Whitney, can you give us a little bit of background on the Mad Tea Party?
Okay, so the Mad Tea Party, it's in a lot of locations. We're just focusing on Disneyland and Disney World, okay?
Yeah. Okay.
Disclaimer.
So U.S. location.
Yes. July 17th.
July 7th.
July 17th, 1955, Disneyland opened the Mad Tea Party. October 1st, 1971, Disney World opened the Mad Tea Party. Do those dates stick out to you at all?
It sounds like to me that those were both opening day attractions.
That is correct.
Wow.
Now, in Disneyland, this attraction or this ride was overseen by Walt Disney himself. This is one that he actually oversaw personally. Both of these attractions have 18 cups that make up the ride's entirety.
Oh.
3 turntables.
Real quick, I want to say, I can't get this out of my head. Okay. I'm sorry to cut you off, but you said he oversaw it. I just imagined him just like on some sort of like pedestal, just overlooking everyone.
It's possible.
As they were spinning.
It's possible with his little hand up on his hip.
And just maybe wagging a finger every once in a while. Although he probably never did that, right?
He was nice
probably just
all
clapping.
the time.
Yeah, like...
Yeah.
Way to go, everyone.
Nice
Yay.
all the time. But,
all right, sorry.
So Walt oversaw this attraction at Disneyland, obviously didn't oversee it at Disney World, but oversaw it at Disneyland. There's 18 cups, I already mentioned this, 3 turntables, right? Within each. And, okay, fun fact is that they are unique cups they have unique cups in both locations.
When you say unique cups.
Like every single cup is different.
Than all the others.
In that
area.
Park. Yeah. But here's the thing. In Disneyland, none of them are the same. Disney World, they have some of the same base colors and patterns, but they're all arranged slightly differently. So technically they're all unique, but they look more similar.
Interesting.
Yeah. So I think that's all I'm going to add here.
Great.
But now...
Whoa, what's happening?
Now we're going to take you to the now we're going to take you to the Land vs. World trivia section.
Oh, I love this part.
Okay. Are you excited?
No.
Why?
Yes, no, I'm just joking.
Okay.
Yes, I'm very excited. Let's get into this.
All right, Jordan.
Did we afford the brr this time?
Nope, still can't afford that.
Okay.
We need a couple more Patreon members. All right. Which park?
Oh, wait, we're going?
We're going.
We're starting?
Are you ready?
Okay, yeah, let's go.
You can do this.
Ooh, that is great. I really like that.
Which park has a wild cup? So the cup that spins the fastest. One cup that is known to be the wild cup. Yes, Jordan.
That is at Disneyland.
Yes. Do you know what color it is?
It's orange.
The orange diamond cup. Yes.
I did it.
The orange diamond cup at Disney World has like this cult following. It's said to be the fastest teacup of all the teacups.
Are they an actual cult though?
No.
Okay.
It's called the teacup cult. No.
Very interesting.
Okay, you got that one right. The next one, which
Wait, question 2?
Yes, question 2. At which park can a cast member lock the spinning feature so that the cups do not spin independently? Yes.
Disneyland.
No!
No! Dang it! No!
At Disney World, Magic Kingdom. So they actually
I thought it was
made...
that they still spin.
No, so they spin, but they can't spin independently. Like, you can't turn them around. The cast member can lock it.
I did not get the question.
I'm so sorry. That is my mistake. I will take the blame for that one. But in Magic Kingdom, they can lock it. So if there's like an accessibility issue or people with extreme motion sickness, which like, why did I not know about
But
this?
it still spins.
I think.
You're
I think
saying they can't spin it.
But they can't spin them independently.
Yeah. I didn't understand the question. That was me.
I'm so sorry. Okay, next one. You ready?
No, I'm not. I feel like I'm just now mourning. Well, why do we even
Come on, you can do this. You can do this. Okay, ready?
All right.
The next one is, which attraction, in which park did the Mad Tea Party get a move in their location? So they picked up the ride and moved it to a new location.
Oh man.
Do you guys know?
This is very interesting because I know they did a huge like refurb and like resituate everything in Disney World because it used to be. But I feel like it started in Disneyland. It was like closer to the merry-go-round.
The merry-go-round?
Yeah. Merry-go-round.
AKA carousel. Oh, you mean the carousel?
Yeah.
Toy Story 4.
I am going to go with Disney World. No! Okay.
He's going to wake up our son. He's going to be like, I heard something.
Okay, so it was in Disneyland.
So it was in Disneyland. Okay, so originally it was next to the carousel. Yeah. And then in 1983, they picked it up and moved it to be next to Alice in Wonderland, which is where it sits today. Okay?
Yeah.
So next one, you ready?
No. I'm only 1 for 3 right now.
I know. You did a lot better at Space Mountain, but that's okay. Which park, I was going to say which attraction, which park does the Dormouse appear? Like he pops out. Oh. He's in the center.
Yeah.
Pops out.
Thank you for giving me a very softball question, just lobbing meatballs at me.
You know, I was just
That's Walt Disney World, Whitney.
Yes!
Oh,
you're right.
Walt Disney World. What is Walt Disney World?
Yes, you are
Where
correct.
is Walt Disney World? Why is Walt Disney World?
The Dormouse is only at Magic Kingdom.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Right there in the middle.
Okay, next one. You ready?
Yes.
This one should be pretty easy.
Okay.
Okay. Which has a roof? Yes, Jordan.
Can you define roof, please?
A covering over the teacups.
Oh, okay.
Yes, Jordan.
I'm going to go with Walt Disney World, Whitney.
You are correct. So this was installed on opening day just because of the rain. They went to develop it and they were like, we have an issue. These teacups and rain, this is not a good situation, right?
We have an issue.
But here's the thing.
Yeah.
In Disneyland, what's above the teacups in Disneyland?
Is this a trivia question?
No, I'm just asking. Do you know? Yeah.
Yeah, lights.
The lanterns.
Yeah, lanterns.
And the lanterns were not actually there when they opened it.
Yeah.
They installed those in 1983.
Oh, okay.
So I thought that was kind of fun. Okay, last one. Are you ready?
Yes. I was going to comment on the lanterns, but I'll save that for my review.
Okay.
Which this is like a review. We're not even getting into our grades yet.
I know. This is my last trivia question. Isn't this fun though?
Yeah, I'm loving this.
Okay.
Are you? I hope you are.
Which land versus world?
Oh, which no. So good. Say which? Oh.
Which park?
Let's get which as a sponsor.
We don't even have a which here.
Oh, yeah. You're
okay. Yeah. Oh my gosh, this is why I said which. Which park does the Mad Tea Party spin faster? One park spins faster than the other.
Are you talking about all of them on average?
The teacups can go faster in one park over the other.
Disneyland.
Yes, Disneyland. They actually made it slower in Disney World because people were getting nauseous in Disneyland. So they actually tempered it down a little bit.
Oh, I see.
Which is probably why they have that wild one, that wild orange one. Just crazy.
I don't know that I've ever been on the orange one.
I know. I'm like, now I want to go.
But let's share. Let's get into our grades then. Are we done with this part?
We're done with this
Fantastic job.
Thank you,
Thank you so much for the trivia.
You're welcome.
Should we get into some grades?
Let's do it.
Like we typically do?
Let's do it.
All right. Whitney, let's go with you first.
Okay.
Whitney, which do you prefer? Land versus World. Which
Mad
one
Tea
comes out
Party?
on top? And the Mad Tea Party.
For me, it is Disneyland.
Oh, big shocker.
Big shocker. Okay, so for me, I gave Disneyland the grade of a B.
Oh, okay.
And I gave Magic Kingdom the grade of a C.
Wow. So it's just an average ride for you, huh?
Yeah, okay, I'll say the Mad Tea Party is not one on my hit list for the most part. I'm not a huge fan of the Mad Tea Party.
So you're saying if it's going to hit or if it's a skip for your next trip?
But here's the caveat. If you never go to Disney, you've never been to Disney, you're not coming back for a long time, you probably want to do it. Now, I feel like the line at Disney World is significantly shorter than the line at Disneyland.
Interesting, yeah.
And I think that the Disneyland Mad Tea Party feels magical and whimsical, everything that they wanted it to be because of where it's located. Alice in Wonderland, like it's beautiful. It's so beautiful at night. If you can take pictures, like take them of your kids and you'll have the lights, the lanterns, like, you know, the motion of the lanterns, right?
Yeah.
So I just love the Disneyland one feels iconic.
Yeah.
Feels nostalgic to me, at least. And I feel like Disney World, like the cover, I know that they needed it, but it kind of took away from it a little bit. It doesn't feel as whimsical.
Sense. Yeah.
So that's me.
Very interesting.
Jordan.
So those are your grades. You gave a lot of, you kind of just really crushed it right there.
Thank you so much.
You gave your grades, you chose which one you like better.
Are you going to do the same thing now? You're going to crush it?
No, definitely not. I'm going to take a very long time. I'm going to drag out my answer. I'm going to get convoluted. Everyone's going to get confused about what we're even talking about on this episode. Yeah. So, I mean, I haven't been asked yet, so maybe we just move
Jordan,
on.
Land versus World, which do you think comes out on top for the Mad Tea Party?
Which do I think?
Which is the better one? Land versus World Mad Tea Party.
Whitney, thank you so much for asking me those questions. Land versus World. For me, the one that comes out on top, I gotta go with the West Coast. It's the happiest place on earth. It's the Mad Tea Party at Disneyland that comes out on top for me. I am gonna say, here are my grades. I graded the Mad Tea Party at Disneyland the grade of an A.
An A?
Yeah.
Why?
And I graded the Mad Tea Party at Walt Disney World the grade of a B-.
Okay, so like similar gaps there between the two of us.
Similar gaps. Right? That's right. Yeah. So I guess we'll start with, because we like to keep things positive still in Land versus World. I'll start with Disneyland. I love the music.
Yeah, that's true. Do they not have music there?
No. I mean, they might have a little bit, but it's definitely not prominent. It's not the same music.
Yeah, it's not.
Like you said, it's like Alice in Wonderland. It's that whole area that really just like that. That for me is like one of the biggest reasons why I love this area of Disneyland. I'll say, like you said, Mad Tea Party, the teacups or the coffee cups as we call them. Our kids call them the coffee cups. It's not one of my like favorites, absolute favorites. But that area in Disneyland, for me, like you have the backdrop of Storybook Land right there in the background. You have the Matterhorn right there in the background. And the monorail going by regularly where it's like, you know, so it's like you're just sitting there in such like a little magical area. And then that song, like for me, that song was like the first song that ever got stuck in my head as a human. I feel like it was one of the first things that ever would get stuck in my head, and I would be a little kid, and it would start like playing in my head, and it would make and it would make me miss Disneyland. And I remember living in Orange County, like not far from Disneyland, and I remember just thinking like, I want to go back to Disneyland. I want to hear that music. I want to go sit by the teacups. I don't want to ride them because they make me feel sick.
Yeah.
I've gotten motion sickness, I think, ever since I was a kid. But this is just, especially like you were saying, at night with those little lanterns over it. It's such a photogenic area. Cool. But beyond it just like taking good photos, it's just like vibes. It's got such a sweet little vibe over there.
Yes.
That right there is kind of the quintessential happiest place on earth. You know, like like you said, whimsy is perfect. The whimsical kind of the colors, how every cup is a different design and color.
Yeah.
It feels more festive at Disneyland than it is at Disney World.
Totally. Like Disney World, it feels so overly produced, like over the structural overhang of the roof and stuff. It just feels like it's not light and airy.
Yeah, yeah. It's not. And then you're right next to like the Tomorrowland Speedway, so you're just hearing a bunch of those cars like that. And then also there's the Seven Dwarfs Mine Train, so there's people screaming with the roller coaster right there. So it's just like it's not in a very whimsical area. It's just kind of at a crossroads, like a fork in the road.
But there's really not a good spot for it because maybe it would be next to the carousel, but there's no Alice in Wonderland.
Yeah.
So, anyways.
And that's why I was thinking about Disney World maybe being did they move it? Because I was thinking maybe it was back like Storybook Land no, it's not Storybook Land. It's where you have
Belle?
No, I'm thinking of over by Dumbo and
Circus.
Yeah, that
Storybook
area.
Circus.
Yeah, Storybook area. So, for me, I guess the knock is motion sickness, and at Disneyland, the line queue is super narrow. You know, it was like designed in the 1950s, so it's like people were, I think, more svelte back then, and so you just stand really, really close to people in the line queue, and especially like you said, it gets a little bit longer than it does at Disney World, and so I feel like sometimes the proximity, like to other people in the line, it's the same thing with is it the Alice in Wonderland ride, like right next to it.
Yes.
It's like that line.
They expected people to wait like 15 minutes.
That little thing is like super narrow. So you're just kind of like this next to strangers, like right next to them. And they're on the other side of the line.
Yeah.
So anyway, there's that. And then I will say, like you said, fun fact or a comical claim, the orange and purple cups allegedly spin faster.
I only read that there's the wild orange one.
Yeah. But I heard that the purple one also spins a little bit faster. So I never tried this, nor did I put this to the test. I didn't know about that until recently. Yeah. But next time I go, I'll definitely give it a spin.
Have fun with that. You can do that on your own.
The one at Disney World, I'll just talk about that briefly, but I feel like it's still a good family time. You know,
you go with the kids.
I go with the kids. I've gone with my niece and nephew. We've all kind of ridden together. It is a Disney parks staple. You know, it's like you said, if you're just going to Disney World once every so often or once in a lifetime, you got to ride the teacups, right? Yeah. And especially because they were an opening day attraction at Disneyland and at Disney World, it's like one of those things that's Disney. That's Disneyland. Like, you got to ride that. Yeah. And so it's a staple. It's just, like, if you get motion sick, that's the drawback for both of them.
It sucks if you get motion sick. It can ruin your whole day.
It definitely has ruined our day before. Yeah. Like, you go on Mad Teacup and you're like, I don't want to ride anything else. Like, I just want to sit and eat snacks or whatever. But we learned the trick, and then we learned this trick actually on a different ride. It was on Guardians of the Galaxy. Am I boring you?
No.
I'm sorry.
Guys, should we stop this? So late.
No, but the trick is to yell loudly.
See, and we haven't tested that theory on this one.
I have. On the Magic Teacups at Disney World.
Magic Teacups.
The Magic Teacups. The Mad Teacups in Disney World.
Mad Tea Party. But who's counting?
The teacups. We're just calling them the teacups. Okay. Everyone knows they're the teacups. We know what we're talking about. The coffee cups. It's like to yell and spin like the Dickens. Like, you just spin really hard. I remember when we were, I took my niece and nephew, and this is where I discovered it. I was like, and like spinning, and I was like,
I thought we were discovered it at Guardians of the Galaxy together.
No. But specifically on the coffee cups, I was spinning really fast and yelling. And it was when we were on Guardians of the Galaxy yelling that I was like, oh, like actually like
using your
diaphragm and
Gosh, our kid's room is like right here.
That is the that's how you don't get sick. So
okay, well there you go. You heard it here first, folks.
That's right. Yell loudly and spin like the Dickens.
Okay.
Yeah. So anyway, I was, I feel like, so there was a time where I didn't ride this ride for a long time and I missed it. Again, I missed Disneyland's, the sound, the music, that little soundtrack over there. I feel like it repeats every 10 seconds. So that'll get stuck in your head for sure. But I feel like if you have little ones, even if you have like little nieces and nephews or just kids in your party and you're the fun uncle, fun auntie, like you got to take them on it, or the fun parent or whatever. Like you just got to take them on it, and even if you get sick, like, or if you're afraid you're going to get sick, just go for it. Especially
and I feel like their faces are classic. They're laughing so hard because you're going so fast, especially when you have dads on there, like going as fast as they can. I have so many pictures of the kids, like their heads back, laughing.
Yeah, for sure.
So it's definitely worth it.
It is a classic ride for sure. And so that's why it's also like hard. We're going to be completely honest right here. Sometimes it's hard for us to grade the classics because people feel so strongly about them, but we got to do it because we grade everything on a classical grading scale. And so do I feel bad about my grades? No, I feel like you should feel bad about your grades.
Why?
You called it a C? That's wild.
Yeah, I'd get motion sickness.
Yeah, but I mean, is that just because of you? Or are you saying like the ride is an average, like mid-ride?
I'm saying that's what Whitney grades it.
Oh, yeah, that's wild.
Sorry.
So if you guys got to roast anybody, go ahead and roast Whitney. She deserves it.
Bring it. Let's see. See what you have to say.
Yeah. Anything else you'd like to add?
Nope. I think you should ride it if you are not planning on going. But if you go often, you can just skip it every once in a while.
Yeah. All right. Land versus World. We chose Disneyland in this one.
Yep. All right.